US Nevada 3x dollar worker retires at 76 after 54 years and 500,000 clients including 4 US presidents. Thank you for your cervix. What was your school's urge scandal? 50% of the blood donated from my school tested HIV positive. There is a thing called Nut Destroyer December and you gotta wink as many times as the date is. So if it's 1, you wink 1 time, if it's 5 times, and so on. Heart attack speed run. The limit is 61 in one day. A guy died after 62 times. If 10 Boeing 777s crash into me at the same time and I die, it doesn't mean the limit is 9 Boeing 777s. Your future self is talking shit about you. Joke's on him. I'll ducking ruin his life. Joke's on you, there won't be a future me. Your username is now your job. How's life? Oh dear god. Are you masturbating because you're honey? Or because you're depressed and need the dopamine? Nah, I just looked down and thought it needed to be taught a lesson about laying around all day. Give mine a lesson please. Bride uses her dad's ashes in her nails to fulfill his promise of walking her down the aisle. He gon' be there when you grab that nut. Just because you're unique doesn't mean you're useful. To be honest, could most likely still kill someone with that, depending on how bit it is. The primary function of a hatchet or axe is to chop at wood and brush, not ducking end people, you psycho. Use them wrong all those years, damn it. Do any of the animals you eat want to die? If they don't want to die, then cruelty is involved. Would you eat a sea cycle person? Who's the most unexpected person you had sex with? My sister's college roommate. I hated that butch. Still do. Online college's wild hub. Locals baffled as rare phenomenon fills the sky. If that's what heaven looks like, I want to go there so I can reunite with my loved ones again. Bold of you to assume that they are in heaven. Looking at your cover photo, you won't be going there. If that's the case, I'll say hi to your loved ones for you. Just started watching FMA. These two are definitely my favorites so far. Or they will always be together. I can feel it. Friend. Bro, MCU is still good right now, watch it. MCU now. Dies from cringe. Shouldn't there be like airwaves with every clap? Technically, you are never really touching anything because atoms repel each other. When you are sitting in a chair, you are actually hovering above it at an unbelievably small distance. So technically that wasn't a rip. Texas farmer arrested for using illegal immigrants for free labor by pretending to be Joe Biden and threatening to deport them. Yo wants leaves to be free. I wants loves to be free. We are not the same. Hey baby, are you stereo madness? Because I will beat you when I'm bored. SLPT. Don't get a pet that lives a long time. A dog that lives to be 18 years old is a dog that'll be super old for multiple years towards the end. It can be heartbreaking to watch them slowly die of old age, and it only ends when you choose to put them down. Get a French bulldog instead. The ideal pet is a guinea pig. They only live for 5 to 7 days and don't require any food or water. My girlfriend says crayon instead of crayon, as stated in the title. Should I break up with her? I've always said it this way too. Kill me lol. My wife says crown. You should break up with her. My husband says it that way too. It was touch and go. Divorce. That's a urge red flag. Is she from Michigan? We told you not to pick a girlfriend in a kindergarten since they don't know how to talk properly. Ordered her off DoorDash. Came very slow. A lot of people don't wash their legs when they shower. Okay, yeah, I can't deny it. But in my defense, after they were amputated they were incinerated or something. In She-Hulk episode 3 we can see that She-Hulk and her friend were twerking. This is a reference to how the duck was this approved. Like seriously, how? Grown adults in a meeting decided to actually add this and made an overworked VFX artist to make this. And she gets to be a lawyer? What a sick joke. She twerked through a sunroof. Tony Stark twerked in a cave with a box of scraps. Iron Man died, so She-Hulk couldn't twerk. People who have dialed numbers written on bathroom stalls. What's your story? I ended up calling my wife. Ordered ice cream and chips for my children at Swiggy, but received condo. My thoughts are with the other, by who got ice cream and chips. What is the most annoying thing about having a pens? Showing a presentation in front of the class while having an ejection. Or, we couldn't afford laser pointers at my school. We just had to make do with what we had. For you Americans, that's 12,078,651 AR-15 bullets. Sounds like enough to take over your country. Wow, that's like almost 1,000. Or approximately 6,039,325 dead school children, assuming it takes a school shooter 2 bullets to kill a student. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Wrong answers only. Malaysian Airlines Flight 103. I was touched when my ailing grandma said, "I will always watch over you from above," before succumbing to her illness. Now at night, I sleep sideways just to avert her gaze. Now masturbating is really complicated, but it got its advantages. Flat material is one look away. Me in my silly little bed avoiding my silly little court appearance for my silly little act of vehicular manslaughter. I'm from Central Asia, and I have seen black person only once in real life. Damn, you're lucky. I wish I could say the same. Bruh, what the duck is this in YouTube? 10 hours of soft lolly breathing. You watched it all. If you occasionally pause the video and gargle water, you can pretend they are drowning. Imagine being lost and having amnesia and someone offers you a way to get home in exchange for your social security card, and instead they hand you a sack full of babies. Well, at least you now have something to eat. Middle of summer. Caught my girlfriend cheating, and in the heat of the moment threw my fan at the wall. I was not only sad and alone, but sad, alone and sweaty that fateful night. Homie lost his #1 fan. Some would say it was his only fan. It used to glow him every night, like how his girlfriend was doing to the other guy. I share an apartment with my sister, and walked in on her, masturbating with a large carrot I bought. I said, "Cindy, that's disgusting. I was gonna eat that later. Now it's going to taste like carrot." I played Sweet Home Alabama to my sister, since I learned the guitar recently. Nothing happened, but our kids loved it. This cancer, this is pretty strong. Bad ending. The cancer, it's powering up to stage 3. Choke her out and use her as a fleshlight. Consensually, of course. That sounds pretty hot. I'm gonna joke off for a bit. Thank you for sharing. I honestly just assume that everything posted to Reddit is fake. Pretty sure I'm right more often than I'm wrong. As a bigger pens. Thank you for proving my point. Hulu needs to break into the Netflix and chill market. I think they should form an alliance with Astroglide and start shipping out Hulu with each monthly subscription. Hulu, you in? I'm all the way in. A kiss is a sign of love and affection. It's sad that a lot of people think a kiss is sensual or weird. My uncle says the same thing about hot jabs. Got that death grip going with his left hand under the sheet. Bit too stressful for him to be having a wink. The hell you say? Amateurs. Only way to cram now. Your username is a reason why you went to jail. What's the reason? I'll duck and do it again. When dogs are fighting, the safest way to break it up is to grab the dogs by their back legs and lift. Almost like a wheelbarrow. It immobilizes them and forces their heads down so they can't reach what they are trying to bite. But it still keeps human hands away from dog mouths. There's still always a chance you'll get bit if you intervene, but this is the safest and most effective way. I heard shoving your linger up a dog's ace will make them stop. This gives me an idea. Unzips pants and approaches angry Rottweilers. Does seeing us cry make guys hard sometimes? Or was that just my boyfriend? I believe this is called morning wood. Take my upvote, you brilliant bastard. I'm moving to America. Pack a bulletproof vest, especially if you're a student. Every girl wants to date the funny guy until 6 months into relationship all you hear is everything a ducking joke to you? Me, I'm only funny line 10% the time. Yeah, no. At funerals and stuff where I'm not supposed to be. Like last year, when I grabbed your dead Ganistis and said, Damn, they are just as nice as your mom's. Yeah, no. Cause she had best cancer and had them removed. Slept in my Eagles t-shirt and woke up in Hotel California. Slept in my Led Zeppelin t-shirt and woke up dazed and confused. Keep it going. Slept with my sister and woke up in the prison. I actually learned that a while ago. Apple will not let you use an iPhone if you're labeled the bad guy in a movie. Although it has kinda ruined some movies for me where they're building up who the bad guy is supposed to be, and I see one of them with an iPhone, I know it's not them. If it helps. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Hydra uses Apple products. That's because in Apple's eyes Hydra aren't the bad guys. Quick game between knocking doors. Damn, another shooting you didn't stop. If your mom and your girlfriend fell into the river at the same time, who would you save first? Who's to say they are not the same person? Why are Donkey Kong's teeth retractable? Because he's a throat goat baddie that can handle all the bananas. Very valid. Can he handle my banana? Ayo. The question that still haunts me to this day. What the hell happened to Mrs. Potts' 20 other children? How I'd imagine the cupboard when all of the children turn human-sized inside of it at the same time. I think I got my entire school pregnant. So this morning I was auditioning the Dinger Puppets, if you know what I'm talking about, in the school bathroom. And when I finally emptied my magazine, if you know what I'm talking about, it happened so violently that my gentleman's relish came out like an aerosol spray and dissipated into the air faster than my hope for a future is disappearing now. Anyways, I think it spread throughout the entire school like an airborne virus because nobody has gotten their period, or at least if they have, they haven't told me. So now I'm at home sobbing into my pillow because I don't think I can support 850 kids through my underground snail racing business. What should I do? You can give them to me. I would never trust someone with that username with my kids. I had this friend once. He had this green opaque barn. He was being a drunk asshole and yelled that we were snow skiing without him while he was in the other room. I took it and I ripped this surge wet dart into it. I put my hand over the top and covered it and walked into the other room he was in pretending it needed to be cleared. He banged my dart and ducking poked everywhere. Seeing a lot of morbidly obese folks chortling about their fantasies of the US military mowing down conservatives. Helpful reminder. You think you can fight the military with your AR-15. I'm not going to fight the military, I'm going to fight you. Didn't you just see in Texas that the left has guns too? Lol. Cool. Loot drops. I confidently believe the 68 million people in the UK would outdrink the 330 million Americans comfortably in a nationwide head-to-head. Comparing our rates of fetal alcohol syndrome, I'd say the UK should opt for a tea drinking contest instead. We go hard in the colonies. At least you've aged. I made a birthday cake for my boyfriend, but I forgot how old he was turning. You've aged. This happened to me with my girlfriend, so I played it safe and put, no matter how old you get, you'll always be 14 to me. Should I delete pictures of my boyfriend that passed away? So my boyfriend 17 passed in June, after we started dating in the beginning of the year till he passed, and I kept his pictures. Although it breaks my heart every time I look at them. I just don't know what I should do. I feel like deleting them, but it's the only thing I have of him. I can't write anything, because I just wanna cry. Keep them. The pain will slowly fade with time. But don't let the memories fade too. They are like rare ace Pokemon cards. Discontinued by manufacturer type shut. Ozzy Osbourne moving back to England over mass shootings in. It's so bad that OP got shot before he could finish the title. A single spam has 37.5 megabytes of DNA information in it. That means that a normal red population represents a data transfer of 1587.5 terabytes. That's a lot of information to swallow. The packaging on my new toothbrush. If you turn the toothbrush on, the whole thing vibrates lol. 2-in-1 toothbrush. God, I want to duck a pigeon. God, I want to duck a pigeon. I want to grab its nose and rotate it 90 degrees. I want to grab its tail and be dragged around really fast. I want to give it so much of my cram that it bites me, not out of malice or mistaking me for food, but out of sheer desperation to get its wet pidgeotty away from my pens. I'm glad you live up to your name. No. What does OP means? Wrong answers only. Online predator. He said wrong answers. Imagine walking into a pharmacy and using the Darnometer measuring device to determine your condo size. Imagine asking for the Darnometer device just for the pharmacist to open their mouth. Oh, free service. Looks like the architect that built the GUC attempted to give it a very authentic look. German University in Caro. Mean campus. My eyes are down here, buddy. Looks down to see those dangly eyes on the man's sack. Imagine a paydo with googly eyes on his bull snack. Hey kids, wanna see a unicorn? I'm ducking crying of laughter right now. Click for response bra LMAO funniest memes. My honey ace cannot be a Pokemon trainer. What does this mean? What do you mean by this? My thoughts and prayers go out to literally any female-ish Pokemon LMAO. If your child puts his/her hand in the topping, you have to pay for the entire container. Thank you. The ones offended by the sign are the type of parents who have kids that smell like hot dog water. Teacher walks into the classroom with a condo and a banana and says, today class we are going to learn how to put on a condo. But first I need to eat this banana because I can't get hard on an empty stomach. Redditors when you tell them that you can kneel down instead of bend down to pick up the soap off the ground in the jail's shower. But then, your mouth is at the perfect height to snack cooks. Bite. Lol, don't know why y'all's first instinct is to snack when at cook level. Boys when puberty gives them hairy ace checks instead of facial hair. It's not fair. Shave your ace and glue the hair on your face. Hello Satan. Bonjour. World of B. What's up r/honey duckers? You must battle everyone you've had sex with all at once. How screwed are you? Does snacking your own nut count? You might have to fight your greatest nemesis, your PP. Beat your meat. No. Now it's defeat your meat. Why are you asking me to beat down elementary kids? You're awful. What's the easiest way to make friends online? We can browse r/feet together, man. I started using Shrek as a unit of time, where 1 Shrek equals 1 hour 35 minutes, the length of the movie. Examples. See you in a Shrek. 1 hour 35 minutes. Dinner will be ready in half a Shrek. 47.5 minutes. My birthday is only 469.9 Shreks away. 1 month. Mom. Phineas and Ferb made me. I've got some stretch marks that would say otherwise. Her response in no way refutes that Phineas and Ferb may be the father. Just that she carried Candace. American English is best. No, British English came first. Double tap to edit. Different places have different dialects. Yes. Double tap to edit. Instructions unclear. Double tap to edit. Stop saying I wish and start saying I will. I will. My parents still love me. I feel sorry for this guy. Make a will foundation. Me fake sleeping in the car so I can get carried inside. Uber driver. Unzips. What's the worst thing you can say to someone at a funeral? At least little coffins are cheaper. We are trying for a baby. Oh, so you're just raw dogging every night. And you're telling everyone at the dinner table including your nan. Raw dog, raw diggity dog. Good but creative reasons to not do self-delete. The mortician might be a necrophile. Edit. Who the duck gave me a wholesome award. If men are agreeing with you, you said something stupid. You are absolutely right. As I know that at least one of you is a minor, I'm not comfortable with this. Fair enough. The younger the better. Imagine minding your business then boom back to being a crawler from Call of Duty. I hid my boyfriend's wheelchair to see his reaction. He cried. This crazy. The fact that he's crawling? Or the fact that she just took his Hot Wheels? You are Adolf Hitler's lawyer in the court. What do you say to make him look innocent? Your Honor, he has a cool Pokemon card collection. Camo. I ask you this, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, could anyone with a mustache that stupid be taken seriously? Who would follow this weird looking single ball Dutch bag? He just wanted to teach people how to concentrate. But Your Honor, he made 6 million people toast. Bye. I woke up with 1,000 followers. What the duck? Why did you sleep with so many? I personally carry a musket with a bayonet on it in my pocket. You own a musket for home defense? What happens when 4 ruffians break into your house? Own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house. What the devil? As I grab my powdered Wigan Kentucky rifle, blow a golf ball sized hole through the first man. He's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man. Miss him entirely because it's smooth bore and nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs loaded with grape shot. Tally hole lads. The grape shot shreds 2 men in the blast. The sound and extra shrapnel set off car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He bleeds out waiting on the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up, just as the founding fathers intended.